Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are now at Shetwood in the parish of Hanover. We are going to be going up to Chester Castle and we are going to go up to Betheltown, over to Darliston in the parish of Westmoreland. So sit back, relax and drive with me. Now, in this one video, we have a whole heap of interesting stories for you. You're going to want to stick around to the very end. Trust me when I tell you. First up, this incident took place along the Retirement Main Road, right in the vicinity of the football field, in the Granville Police area in the parish of St. James. It took place on Sunday, May 8, 2022, Mother's Day. It took place in the afternoon. We are learning that youngster on your screen, his name is Jason Bryan. He was popularly known as MJ and he was only 11 years old. He was a student at the Barracks Road Primary School in Montego Bay and he lived at Mud Valley in retirement in the parish of St. James. We are learning that young MJ, his mom, she had sent him to the shop to buy something to assist her in cooking dinner. He was attempting to cross the road when he was hit down by a black 2004 picnic station wagon motorcar. This motorcar, it was being driven by a 28-year-old man. He's from the parish of St. James. Now, young MJ, he received serious head injuries. He was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital by a motorist where he was admitted in a serious condition for treatment. Now, MJ, he succumbed to his injuries in the Cornwall Regional Hospital on Monday, May 9th, 2022, about 2:30 in the afternoon. We are told that he had received severe traumatic brain injury. Now, Mistress Bryan, MJ's mother, I can only imagine what you are going through right now. Condolences to you and the rest of the family, as also MJ's friends. May his soul rest in peace. Now, in response to the death of young MJ, we are learning that some residents of the same area, retirement, they staged a massive roadblock at Mud Valley in retirement about 5 o'clock yesterday morning, Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. We are told that they used trees and other debris to block the main road. Our information is that the residents, they are claiming that motorists using the road, they are speeding and they are of the view that it was speeding that resulted in young MJ's death. We are told that the road, it was impassable for a few hours. They were addressed by the police and the councillor for the area, Mr. Michael Troop, and after a while, the same residents, they assisted in clearing the blockage. Yesterday we carried a story about a youngster who was shot and killed by hoodlums. That youngster, his name is Kevin Wedderburn. He was only 17 years old and he lived at Charlene in Savannah in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, we had shown 2 photographs of Kevin. They were taken about 6 years ago. We have since obtained 2 recent photographs of Kevin. Now, if you look on your screen, those photographs of Kevin, they were taken in December 2021. So, on your screen is Kevin Wedderburn. He was killed 2 months before his 18th birthday. In this next story, not even birthday parties are safe again. And let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. Whenever you plan on going somewhere, be careful of the places that you plan on going. Yeah, man, be careful. Just be careful. So we are learning that last night, Tuesday, May 10th, 2022, about 10:30, a birthday party was being held at a yard at Dunbar's River in Savannah in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that over 20 persons were gathered in this yard when 2 hoodlums on a motorcycle rode up. It is said that they brandished guns and just started firing in the crowd. Luckily, no one was injured. We are told that maybe one or two motor cars that were parked, they were damaged by bullets. Happily, no one was injured. Now, we are learning that a rastaman, his name is George Johnson. He was 62 years old and he was a farmer. He lived alone at Miss Pearl Hill at Lilliput in the parish of St. James. We are learning that Mr. Johnson, he was last seen alive on Saturday, May 7th, 2022 in the afternoon. Now, yesterday morning, Tuesday, May 10th, 2022, some of Mr. Johnson's neighbors, they smelled a foul odor. The smell, it was coming from Mr. Johnson's house. They decided to go and investigate. When they made checks, they saw Mr. Johnson. He was dressed only in his underpants. He was lying motionless on his right side on the bathroom floor. His body, it was partially decomposed. The police, they were called and they processed the crime scene. We are told that 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. It is suspected that Mr. Johnson, he was shot and killed from Saturday night. The mayhem. The mayhem. Now, this next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon, Tuesday, May 10th, 2022, about 5 o'clock. It took place out at Fairview on the Alice Eldemeyer Drive. You know where that stoplight is, where that KFC is, on the Fairview Plaza. That's where this one took place, right in that vicinity. Listen to this. Listen to this. A man, his name is Stevon Littleage. He was 54 years old. He was no young boy, 54 years old, going to 55. He was a taxi driver and he lived at a place named MoBay Hall. Now, MoBay Hall is in the parish of St. James. So, Stevon, he drives a red Toyota Noah. This Toyota Noah, he used it to operate as a taxi. He applied the route MoBay Hall to downtown Montego Bay. Now, just imagine that you were a passenger in this taxi. Listen to this and tell me what you would do. So, Stevon, he loaded the taxi. We are told that about 6 persons were in it. He drove out from downtown Montego Bay and he was heading towards MoBay Hall when he stopped at the traffic light at Fairview. It was on red, so he had to stop. Yeah man, the same stoplight right beside the KFC. We are told that a hoodlum, he just walked up to the Toyota Noah that Stevon was driving. Are you still following me? Listen to this. This hoodlum, he pulled a knife and him just start juke up Stevon. You know what juke up mean? You don't know what juke up mean? Alright, keep on listening. The hoodlum, he then dropped the knife and escaped on the Fairview Shopping Center Plaza. Stevon, he received several stab wounds. Oh, so you figure out now what juke up mean? Yeah man, stab. Stevon, he received several stab wounds to his upper body. And that was it. Stevon, he died on the spot around the steering wheel with passengers in the taxi. The passengers, all frightened at what they just witnessed, they all rushed out of the vehicle. Now, this was 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, you know. Rush hour traffic. Lots of vehicles would have been in that line of traffic. But this hoodlum, him not care. It no matter if Stevon had a family at home who is depending on him. This hoodlum, he decided that a dirt for the pee-hole taxi boy. You know what pee-hole mean? You don't? This hoodlum, him no matter who was waiting on Stevon to come home. A dirt for the pee-hole taxi boy. Sad indeed. Sad indeed. So let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? You haven't yet done so? So we are wait, pal. Oh, the story is them too interesting. So you are now blaming me for you forgetting. Alright, keep blaming me. I'll take the blame. But guess what? Me not gonna stop reminding you, Me not gonna stop reminding you. And for you who come over here and I talk about papaya big likes. Uno can chat. Uno could have chat till uno blue. Me not go tap. Because majority of the persons viewing our videos, they are requesting that I keep reminding them. So if majority are saying I should keep reminding them, who are you? Who are you if you come over here so? Come try dictate what we do. You think say getting 90,000 subscribers, we just come over here and tell lie on people? Eh? You feel say that we do? You think we come over here and spread rumor? So if we are putting in the work, if we are getting the information to give to people, you know, feel say we have a right to remind people to hit on the like button and subscribe to the channel. You think say we want our channel to just stay down there so? We want the up here so too. So you could have beg some balls so till me not go tap. And if you don't like it, me tell you no all the while, you know. Me tell you no all the while. Me not go in no tit for tat with someone, you know. Me tell you no all the while. If you no come over here and you don't like what is happening, walk good. We are not begging anything over here. We are reminding people. So don't feel like say because we are tell people say subscribe and like video. I beg it. It used to be a rule of YouTube, you know. Yeah man, if you check it out and do the research, it used to be a rule of YouTube. YouTube has had to tell people to like and subscribe. So we are reminding people. So if you're not subscribed yet, remember, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. So that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, this story, very, very interesting. Boy, may I tell you see when you play stupid game, what kind of prize you going to get? What kind of prize are you going to get? If you know the answer, put it in the comment section below. Now, that man on your screen, his name is Jovane Comrie. He was popularly known as Akeem. He lived at a place named Bulstrode. Now, Bulstrode, it is in the Grangeville police area in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, you know how we do things already. Whenever we can, we like to give you back stories. Some people, they don't like it, but that's how we do things. You don't like it, we don't care. Simple as that. We are learning that Akeem's mother, she died recently of natural causes. She was buried on Sunday, May 8, 2022. May her soul rest in peace. Secondly, we are learning that on Wednesday, September 30, 2020, a joint police military team, they were on patrol at a place named Linton Pen. Linton Pen is close to Bulstrode, also in the same Grangeville police area, in the parish of Westmoreland. The allegations are that the police military team, they saw a group of men and were approaching them when one of the men, who was later identified as Jovane Comrie, also known as Akeem, he was seen, according to the police and soldiers, he was seen throwing an object over a wall. This object, it was retrieved and it was found to be a 9mm pistol loaded with some 9mm rounds. As a result, Akeem, he was arrested and charged for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Akeem, he went to court and he pleaded not guilty. He was subsequently offered bail by the court. He was told by the court that he should report to the Grangeville police station 3 days per week. This was a part of his bail condition. Now, Akeem, he was bailed by a family member. We are learning that since the day he was bailed, he did not report to the Grangeville police station as directed by the court. Also, he did not return to court to answer to the gun charges. He absconded bail. We are told that a warrant was issued by the court for Akeem's arrest. Yeah man, a bench warrant. In addition to that, we are learning that since Akeem was back on the road, it is alleged that he pointed a gun at a man and threatened to shoot him. a report was made to the Grange Hill police station. AKEEM, he was also wanted in relation to this incident. We are told that the police, they went in search of AKEEM on many occasions, but he was not found. But yesterday, Tuesday, May 10th, 2022, about 1 o'clock, broad daylight, he was at his home at Bulstrode. We are told that a female relative was also in the house. It is said that two hoodlums, they entered the house where AKEEM and that female relative were. The hoodlums, they were both armed with handguns. It is said that the hoodlums, they instructed the female relative to go into a room. And then, bam, 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 they pumped several bullets into AKEEM. He was hit multiple times in his head and his upper body. AKEEM, he collapsed and fell on the floor. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in a nearby cane field behind the house. An alarm was raised and the police were called. AKEEM, he was taken to the Juvenile Public Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Our information is that when this crime scene was processed, 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, the police, they were searching for AKEEM and they couldn't find him. If you know what I had planned on saying next, please drop it in the comment section below. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa in Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica.